Let's see. This would be a marquee signing still for us. Either way, we're gonna have to spend some money, boys. Let's offer 28 million. They want Roger. Roger ain't leaving. Fucking hell, Roger is not available to every club in world football. He's not leaving. After a lackluster start to our season, in the last episode, I asked the question, do we need more signings? And the answer was a resounding yes. I did say that I want to sign a defensive midfielder 2 episodes ago, and the suggestions I got were Palhinha and Douglas Luiz, and I have added them to the shortlist, as you can see there. Now, we have also added a few other names, very different profiles. We have the likes of Emre Can, who I found out that his contract was expiring, and I was like, this guy's too good for me just to ignore, you know? And then I also added Wilfred Ndidi, who for me would be a marquee signing, would be a big signing, whose contract is also expiring. So that's an option we're looking to explore. And then we have Hanwa Masengo, who is more of a prospect kind of defensive midfielder, and Richie as well, more of a prospect. So we're gonna try to go as big as possible and try to gauge if we can get this deal done. Now, I looked up Roma's transfer record or record signing. It's 42 million, and that was Patrick Schick, yeah? Now, the goal here is not to surpass that. I want to make a major signing. It's going to be difficult with his value there, but we're hoping with him going into his final year, they'll be a bit reasonable here, and we're going to offer 35 to see if they are even willing to... No, they're not. I was going to say to see if they're willing to even negotiate. They're not. And well, that's out the window. Fuck's sake. Hopefully, we'll be able to come back in for Ndidi later on. I don't know, but we'll see. It's clear that's not going to be happening, bro. If they were not even willing to negotiate with 35, then they would clearly want more than 42, won't they? Douglas Luiz is an option, but I am reluctant against signing him because of his work rate, because of his defensive work rate specifically. It's medium. And you know the whole thing in FIFA where certain players don't track runs and stuff. Yes, it is a core fundamental issue with the game, but when a defensive player does not have a high defensive work rate, it's much worse. So I don't know. I don't really want to be paying that much. This is just going to be like a possibly even a last option, bro. I don't really want this done, but we do want a defensive midfielder. So this is a worst case scenario. If everything else fails, we'll go for Douglas Luiz. And it doesn't look like it's going to be that much money involved. And we do agree a deal there, so not expensive at all, because he's also in his final year. So it's good to see there. And we'll also go in for João Palhinha, who is a very good player. He's a good player. He's a different player playing for Fulham. Of course, would take the upgrade to come to Roma in the Champions League and stuff. 32 million. His contract is not in the final year, though, so he may be a bit up there in price. They're asking for Roger. Roger's not going anywhere. So let's offer 25 again. Fuck me, they're just gonna straight up refuse. Bloody hell. Okay, we may have messed this up, bro. No Ndidi, no Palhinha. Let's go for Richie. Again, only a medium work rate, but he's Italian, he's young. We just need options, boys. We just need options. This is not going as well as I thought it would have. I was really hoping for Ndidi as a marquee signing and Palhinha if Ndidi was too expensive. But now we're in fucking third and... Oh, look at that. They're looking for so much, bro. 26. It's not a lot, but for me, it's a lot for a player who is not ideal. Again, medium defensive work rate. It's not great, bro. Like, if we're pressing very high, when we counter press and they play through our press, the guy just won't have the desire, you know, to be sprinting and busting a gut to come back and get back into position. And that's a problem because then our center backs would be exposed. So, you know what? I'm just going to leave it there for now. We have 2 deals agreed. We'll see what happens. And we're actually in the final week of deadline day. And fuck, that may look like we may not be able to go back in to renegotiate those failed deals. But anyway, you can see we have not won a game all season, bro, through preseason and in the season, and we have Inter at home. and we'll be going through deadline day today. We're hoping for a calm deadline day, nothing too extreme. We'll make a decision after the Inter game just to have an idea of what exactly we need. Now about the scouts, I asked also in the first episode of this new season where we should send it, and the first response I got was Brazil. I got a response about France and Spain and stuff, but we'll send it to Brazil for now. Look for a playmaker for us and see if they can bring us some favela dons, some favela ballers. Yeah, that's what we want. But we'll take this press conference against Inter. This is going to be our first home game of the season, so we're hoping that's going to give us a bit of a boost. A bit of a something, bro. Kick up the arse, really, because we really are going to need that. After, not a great start to the season. Performance-wise, against Barca, slightly unlucky. A late free kick won it for them. But against Fiorentina, it was not good, bro. It was not good, especially defensively. It was not good at all. But Inter coming up next, a very tough team. But we're very good at home. Is it fair to say? We are. In a whole season, we've only lost one game at home. So the Olympico hopefully will be rocking. And we can get back on track. Because don't forget, boys, the objective from the board is for us to win the league. Now, that's also something I'm considering before we make that signing. Is how big of a signing do we make? I don't know, but we'll find out. Big game against Inter. A team that finished second last season, that were in the title race for most of the season up until maybe the final 3 games. Then Juve just got over the line. But a team we beat in the Europa League on our way to lifting the trophy. So they've beaten us, we've beaten them. Tough game. Tough game ahead, lads. But we're at home. The Olympico is fully packed, you can see there. So let's see how we do today. We really are going to need more from our new signings. Tsimikas and Badiashile have not impressed, to be honest. They've had their flaws. I'm not going to judge them too early. They have only literally played like 2 games for us. So I'm not going to judge them too early. But the early signs are not great, so we're going to need more. And Badiashile does keep his position on that left-hand side of defense, along with Ramos and Roger Ibanez, with Cristante, Zaniolo and Pellegrini as the midfield 3. Tsimikas also keeps his position along with Spinazzola as the wing-backs, and Dybala playing just behind Tammy Abraham. And this is Inter's team, of course, playing a back 3 as well. A midfield 3 there of Barella, Brozovic and Huevier. Is not going to be fun to play against. Not going to be fun at all to play against. But that's where the games are won and lost in midfield. And our midfield is pretty decent as well. But this guy, Lautaro Martinez, I believe has scored in every game that we've played against Inter. 4 goals and 4, I believe it is, for Lautaro. So he may be the guy to look out for. Looks like Lukaku has gone back to Chelsea. Because, of course, they just had him on loan. And here is Martinez, though. Looking to cause us problems. And an early shot in the 4th minute. It's Ramos to Cristante. Dybala dropping deep to try to make something happen for us. He does continue his run. And here is Paulo Dybala collecting the ball. Brings it back on his left foot, but the cross is blocked. But it was blocked using an arm. And we have a free kick. Very tight angle, but is in a good position for a left footer, Let's see if Paulo, the boy, can do something here. Gonna look to maybe sneak it in at that near post. Paulo Dybala! Oh, he's actually hit the post. That's a good effort. Great whippage on that shot. And just hit the post. It's Cristante. Ibanez to the line here to Spinazzola, who looks to continue her run. Ibanez will find Spinazzola. Spinazzola has the option on the inside, which is Pellegrini. And Pellegrini tried to find the ball there to Abraham, but could not do that. Good to see Lorenzo Pellegrini finally back fully fit, not quite as sharp, but he is so massive for us, bro. In that midfield, he has been missed. And in the certain games that we've lost without him there, I believe the results would have been different with Pellegrini starting. But here come Inter with Dumfries down the right-hand side. But Yashil has to recover. He does recover, but now it's played to Huebi, and Huebi just walks through our defense. Save from Patricio. And we get away with it. That's been happening way too often, bro. Moments where our defenders just kind of switch off and an opposing player literally just walks through it unchallenged. I don't know what that's about. Oh, but Ibanez here slightly out of position, and Martinez has gotten behind, and what a block! That is from Badiashile putting his body on the line. That's what we want to see from our marquee centre-back, bro. That's more like it. And here's the ball in behind to Spinazzola. Spinazzola is in. He's been closed down by Bastoni. Had to take it early and a save. It's Barella on the brink of half-time. A very evenly matched game. A few pop shots from either side. No team really dominating the game. It's been evenly matched. Not bad. Definitely a better performance from us, especially against opponents such as Inter. Yeah, not bad, not bad. That's the best way for me to describe that first half. Here's Badiashile trying to get us forward, and a hell of a switch there. Spinazzola should win this header. He does, but the knockdown was just behind Pellegrini. Here's Huebi. Oh, now there's the space opened up again. Oh, but that's good defending from Ibanez. Now on the turn is Cristante. Cristante to Dybala, who has continued the run. The run there has been continued by Spinazzola. Spinazzola's in behind again. Leonardo Spinazzola takes it on. What a save from Onana. Zalewski being given instructions. I have to say our wing-backs have not been great in the last few games, bro. In the first few games of the season, they have had... Oh, what a header! Oh, what a header! Tammy! Out of nothing! Absolute bullet header from Tammy Abraham from the in-swung corner. Bro, the man leaped like a salmon. Onana came, could not get anything on the ball. That's terrible goalkeeping. If you're committing, you gotta get something on the ball. He did not, and Abraham rose highest to give us the lead. Bloody hell, he shut me up there. I was in the middle of saying that our wing-backs have had most of our chances. This must be offside, surely it is. Our wing-backs have had most of our chances, but they just have not taken them yet, you know. But Tammy Abraham, they got his chance, and he definitely took his. We're going to make some changes here. We're going to bring on Fratesi for Zaniolo, and we're also going to bring on Zalewski for Spinazzola on the right-hand side. Here's Tsimikas. Just loses the ball there. Oh, good block there from Badiashile again. He's had a much better game today. He's had a much better game today. Patricio again forced into action. A change for Inter and a corner for Inter. In there! Oh, what a save! But will fall to Silva, and he just put it in the side netting. Oh my days, lads. That's a massive let off. 6 minutes left. Oh, drop back, drop back, drop back. Cristante, good positioning. Dybala playing Zalewski. Zalewski can go. Zalewski can run. Zalewski can run. Keep running, mate. Another chance for one of our wing backs. Nicola. Zalewski. What happened? He took too long to take the shot, bro. Oh, mate. Another let off there. Another chance for our wing backs. That has not been taken. Cristante. Very good play from him. Ramos. Very good play from him. Finding Badiashile on the ball. Out wide here. Tsimikas. Fratesi looking to slip in. Constantino Tsimikas there, but could not do that. And we're into stoppage time, and now we just need to hang on. Badiashile takes him out. Fair play. That may be a yellow card, but it had to be done. We had to snuff out that attack or that attacking option. But now here they come again, still down this side, headed out by Ibanez. We're headed out, and we hang on for the 3 points. Our first win of the season comes against Inter at home. Massive result for the boys, massive result for Marcel. And now let's get our season started, boys. A very good performance defensively, especially defensively, because that was not a game of many chances. They probably had more chances, a few clear-cut chances, but Patricio had a very, very good game. A few vital blocks from our centre-backs, but Yashil a much better improvement, or a much better performance, an improved performance from his first 2 performances for us, and showing his value a bit there in a massive game against Inter, you know, one of the better sides in Serie A. So good overall. Still room for improvement, especially our wing backs. They really have to be providing more. Tammy Abraham was starved today and had to rely on a set piece to get his chance, which he took brilliantly. But overall, bro, we're not expecting many chances against one of the top sides. It's the key moments and the decisive moments that decide the game. Paris Saint-Germain have come in for Lorenzo Pellegrini. 89 million euros. I don't want to sell this guy. You've heard how much I love Lorenzo, bro. Our club captain. I literally just said how important he is to us. And on his first game back with the captain's armband, we get the win. But boys, he has not signed a contract recently. And Paris Saint-Germain are in a significantly better position to us. So the least we can do is negotiate. I'm going to try to get like a crazy deal here, bro. Like, fuck, it's PSG, yeah? Let's try to fleece these studs. I'm going to go, they've offered 89. Let's go like 30 million more. Let's go 120. 120 million euros. Let's see what they say. They've accepted it. Lads, it looks like Pellegrini's leaving. I threw 120 thinking it would be too much for them. His value is 72. We asked for 120. Looks like he's leaving. We're going to need replacements. Mateo Kovacic is added to the shortlist, and so is Renato Sanchez. Funny enough, from Paris Saint-Germain, we probably should have looked at him in a swap deal. But it's fine. We have Kovacic. We have Sanchez. You can see why I have them in their high work rates. Good overall players who can bomb up and down, because of course Pellegrini has a high work rate and was that number 8 for us, who would go and get goals, who'd come back and help defensively, who's good at driving with the ball. We're going to go in for both Kovacic and for Renato Sanchez and see how much we can potentially get for them. It's obvious, bro. If they're signing Pellegrini, Sanchez is not going to be starting for them, so they're asking for 50, but now they're having a laugh, bro. They know that they're going to be spending more money. They want to fleece us, bro. This stud is not worth borderline 60 mil, bro. We're not going to break our transfer record on a guy that's not even as good as the guys that's leaving. Forget that, mate. Forget that. You better think about that, because we're not going to spend that much money, bro. We're not going to be spending that much money. Yeah? Forget about it. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's go in for Kovacic. Hopefully Chelsea will be more reasonable. I believe he also has 1 year left on his contract. Let's see. This would be a marquee signing still for us. Either way, we're going to have to spend some money, boys. Let's offer 28 million. They want Roger. Roger ain't leaving. Fucking hell. Roger is not available to every club in world football. He's not leaving. 30 million. Okay. Reasonable dons. We can talk. Yeah? Let's say 28, bro. We're going to stick out with 28. We're going to stick out with 28. Okay, these are reasonable dons. Yeah, we can actually negotiate. Final year of his contract. Of course, he'll be going for under his market value. So we'll just negotiate that. Mateo Kovacic looks like he will be the replacement for Lorenzo Pellegrini, who I desperately hope that deal falls through and we don't have to replace him. But bro, PSG are just going to fucking throw the bag at him. And it's going to be difficult for him to reject, isn't it? Let's see here. De Luca has been loaned out, and yeah, of course, Lorenzo Pellegrini has been sold to PSG for 120 million. That's a lot of money, but that's our captain, bro. That for me was our best player last season. That for me is our most clutch player. He's gone. So many notifications. Players asking to, of course, get into contract negotiations because we have agreed deals with so many players. Fuck me, lads. We're on deadline day and it's going to be a dramatic one. A loan offer for Brian Reynolds. Yeah, go on, mate. Just leave. You're never going to get a game for us. Renato Sanchez. They have accepted that, but that's like 10 million more than Kovacic, bro. We're going to go with Kovacic. Kovacic's wages are slightly higher, but that's a significantly less transfer fee. Unfortunately, I do believe, he's going to be crucial, and he's going to be one of our highest earners. Our highest earner currently is Dybala with 130k. Then in second place is Ziyech on 100k. He's probably going to want over 100k, isn't he? A 4-year deal there will accept, and a no release clause for Mateo Kovacic. And now the wage, he's going to leave it down to me. What do we offer? Let's offer 100k. And let's offer 500k signing on bonus. He will take 100k, but he wants $1 million signing on bonus. And he wants bonuses for appearances. Bro, you're going to be crucial, so there's no way we're going to give you bonuses for appearances. You're going to be starting almost every game. We'll give you 100k plus $1 million. He wants 115k now plus $1 million. Fuck me, boys. We're getting fleeced here. He knows for a fact that we have the money because Pellegrini just left. You can tell. He's adamant on that 115. Bro, it's deadline day. It's deadline day. We can't fuck this up, lads. One more time. Now we're going to accept it. We're going to have to accept it. We'll give him the 115k. We'll just slightly lower the signing on bonus, bro. Fuck me, we can't let this slip, and we won't. Oh, mate. Mateo Kovacic signing on a massive wage, bro. For us, that is a very high wage packet there of 115k. He instantly becomes our second highest earner, just behind Dybala. And this is a transfer. He's such a good player, bro, but I'm obviously not in high spirits because we've had to sell our fucking club captain, bro. Fucking hate PSG, man. But anyway, we have to move on, right? I mean, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, that one's gonna hurt, but Kovacic there, meeting with his new teammates, meeting with his former teammate in Hakim Ziyech, of course. Tammy Abraham as well used to play for Chelsea, and he is already taking the number 7 shirt from Lorenzo. Being presented there, a massive signing for us. A deal we did not really want to be doing, but we've kind of been forced into doing, you know. It's fine. It's fine. And as for a defensive midfielder, now I know exactly what I want to do, bro. I know exactly what I want to do now. We have the money. Yeah, we have the money. It's fine. It's fine. We have a few deals being rated here, of course. Pellegrini, 120 million. That's a massive, massive deal for us, bro. And they rate us an A, but I do think we probably could have gotten more for him because of how quickly they just latched on to that 120 million and just said, yep, you want 120, we'll pay it. We probably could have asked for like 150, bro, but it's fine. Kovacic signing gets a B. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. We're actually going to remove some dons here from the shortlist. We're not going to be signing Renato Sanchez. We have signed Kovacic, of course, so Sanchez will be off the shortlist. We'll remove Richie, Luis, Masengo, Chan, and Palinha. We obviously cannot go in for Ndidi now because we have recently been in negotiations which have broken down, but we're keeping him there because that's the guy we're going to go with, bro. It is going to cost us a lot of money, clearly, because they just straight up refused like 35 mil. But we're going to go in for him. Unfortunately, it will be after deadline day. It will be with a view for him coming in next transfer window, which is in January. But we're going to have to spend the cash. We have a lot of money now. We did have a lot of money either way. We're not going to be selling Spinazzola to Barca. He just signed a new contract and it's deadline day and we cannot be getting a replacement for him. So if that was Barca coming in for another of our players who has not recently signed a contract, similarly to how PSG came in for Pellegrini, would sell him, but not on deadline day, bro. And a loan agreement here for Reynolds. Yeah, it's fine. You can go. But yeah, Ndidi is definitely a player we'll be going in for as soon as we can go back in for him. And what's this? A player leaving. I'm not too sure who this guy is. Must be a youth player going out on loan. Looking quite sad, mate. Relax. Yeah, you're only going for a season or so. You'll be back. You'll be back. Go on, lad. Go show them. Yeah, it actually is a youth player. Lian Simon going out on loan. So fair play to him. 7 hours left in the window, which I just hope is done for us, bro. Like, I don't want any more drama on deadline day. We've had enough. We've had enough. An offer for Celik will be rejecting that from Leipzig. Heading to the final 5 hours. Looks like Kroos is linked to AC Milan. There we saw it in the rumored transfers. Who's this? Is this Reynolds leaving as well? Bro, why are we getting this? Yeah, for these irrelevant dons that are leaving. But when Pellegrini left, nothing was shown, bro. Out the back door, just sold. Yeah, that's what we got for him. Having a laugh, mate. It's fine. Yeah, Massimo Costa loan offer here. It's fine, bro. Go to LA. Yeah, you go do your thing. Another loan player, another loan offer for one of our youth players, I should be saying. Heading into the final 4 hours, still Kroos linked with Milan, and it has actually done latest deals. Toni Kroos has signed for AC Milan. Oh, okay. That's a very good signing for them. Of course, in the twilight of his career, but still very good technical footballer. Going into the final 3 hours of the window. I just want this window over and done with, bro. I just want it over and done with. Unfortunately, we will not be bringing in a defensive midfielder, but that is a sacrifice we're willing to take. We're willing to sacrifice not bringing in a defensive midfielder for now, if that means we're bringing in Wilfred Ndidi, who is one of the best, you know, in January. So it's fine. Pellegrini, the second highest deal of the window there. Fuck me, mate. That's going to take some getting used to. We didn't even know we are playing him at Inter that was going to be his final game. But yeah, shit happens, innit? Shit happens. Well, Milan selling a few of their key players there. Tomori and Magnan leaving. Musiala to Real Madrid. Real Madrid also spent the most money so far this window on Patrick Schick. They are making sure, bro, that they are keeping a stranglehold on that Champions League. Bloody hell. A lot of big deals have gone through here. Surprising ones as well. Martinelli to Dortmund, Konate to Palace is a very, very odd transfer. Saliba to PSG, understandable there. And Arnoldi to Man United, Varane leaving as well. Of course, we felt the presence of Joe Gomez in that Fiorentina game. A lot of big deals, and none of our deals or none of the players we have signed are even in that top deals range, bro. Wow. But these are the deals that have happened for us. We've sold the French players that came back from loan last season. I think it was 4 of them. We sold all of them and raised like about 50 million for them. We have also loaned out a lot of youth players. I think we've actually loaned out all of the youth players we have promoted. I think maybe barring one. But yeah, most have been loaned out. We've signed Badia Shield for 30 million. That was our biggest transfer this season. We also signed Kovacic for 28 million, which is a very good deal at a very good price. And we bought Konstantinos Tsimikas in, and we also signed that youth player on a free. I forgot his name now, but he's also gone out on loan. Mateo Kovacic unveiled to Roma FC faithful after Chelsea move. Plenty of fans turned up to the Stadio Olimpico to catch a glimpse of Mateo Kovacic in a Roma shirt. For the first time, the Roma club confirmed the new signing after Chelsea accepted a 28 million bid. 4-year contract, of course, and €115,000 per week. That's a massive signing for us, bro. Very big signing. Hopefully, he'll fit into the squad. We're actually going to go through the squad here, of course. The window has ended and squad rules do apply. Serie A squad rules do apply. And going through here, you can count all the senior players, of course, players above the age of 21. And we have 21 senior players. You are allowed a maximum of 25 per squad. So we have 21 senior players, and then we are going to go through our youth academy players. You have to have a minimum of 4. So we have that third choice goalkeeper, yeah, Bauer in there. There's 1. We have Filippo Trippi, another player from the academy. That's 2. We have Nikola Zalewski. That's 3. We have Massimo Costa, who actually did not leave. That's 4. We also have Fratesi in there, who's a youth player. That's 5. So we have enough youth players. Pellegrini was 1, but Pellegrini is no more, unfortunately. And then we also have to have another minimum of 4 homegrown players. Zaniolo is 1. There we have Mancini, who's another homegrown player. Cristante is another homegrown player. Belotti is 1. We have enough, bro. We have enough. Spinazzola and the likes. So we have abided to the squad rules. The transfer window is finally closed. And we're gonna go in. Yeah, the transfer window may be closed, but our business is not done yet, bro. Wilfred Ndidi, we have to make this deal happen now. We have the money, there's no excuse. Look at our budget, bro. Our budget is actually fucking ridiculous. It genuinely is. But let's offer 40 million this time and see if they can talk. He still is into the final year of his contract, so we're not gonna be ridiculous, bro, yeah? 40 million, it looks like, bro, we're going to be forced to break our transfer record signing here of 42 million. We're going to offer the record signing, actually. And he's still not really feeling it, bro. They are looking for his market value. Leicester are very difficult to deal with, bro. You've seen in real life as all the likes of Tielemans and Maddison and Vardy in the past. They don't really like selling their key players, even if they're into the final year. We've offered 50, and they will think about that. I genuinely don't want to offer more than 50. Honestly, mate, like, that's mad. 50 million for a player in the final year of their contract is ridiculous. Come on, mate. He's not like a world-class player, is he? Eldar Shomurodov, a guy that I've kind of forgotten, is even in our squad. A loan offer for him, it's fine. He can go. And we have players who have gone on international duty. We are in the international break right now, of course. Anything to note there? Belotti getting a call up, that's good. Roger is in the Brazil squad. Yeah, Roger Ibanez. That's good to see. Nothing else really surprising. Well, Ramos is in the Spanish squad. I mean, he's been playing well, but bro, he's like, what is he, like 37 or something? That's surprising. Really, don't Spain have like Laporte, Pau Torres, these dons? Okay, they want Ramos in there. It's fine. And the offer has been accepted. Leicester have come to their senses. This is going to be a club record signing. Wilfred Ndidi. We did not expect to break our record signing on a defensive midfielder, especially with us having Cristante. But don't forget that new formation, bro. It's going to come into effect soon enough. He obviously will want a crucial role. And in that new formation, we have 2 defensive mids. So there is a world where Cristante and Ndidi can both play in the same team. And I don't know about you boys, but with Cristante and Ndidi in the same team, that's a perfect balance defensively and technically. Of course, Ndidi will be the destroyer, and Cristante is very good at winning the ball back as well. But bro, his passing is very, very good as well. So, you know, that would be a very good dynamic. Ndidi be the more mobile one. You know, we're going to try something here. He's also going to be on quite a high wage as well. Bro, we are spending the money. Our wage bill is increasing in terms of highest earners, but overall it has decreased because we've sold so many players and we have not really brought in many players on high wages. The only 2 players on high wages will be Ndidi, who will be coming in January, and the other player on a high wage is Mateo Kovacic, who we really had to do because we had no other option. And a rating for the transfer, I guess overall wise, he's probably our highest rated or joint highest rated player. But anyway, that is what it is. They say it's a new star player, and it definitely is a new star player. His market value was 65.5. They were asking for 65.5, but we have gotten the deal done for 50 million, and Eldar Shomurodov will be going out to Nantes on loan for 2 years. After all that drama, after that headache, bro, I even forgot about the Inter game because that deadline day was fucking mental, mate. I tell you, we look forward to September. We move on. The business is done. The window is closed. I'd like to know your thoughts on the decisions we ended up making. Have I made the right decisions? Have I messed up? Have we properly replaced Pellegrini? Would you have done something differently? Would you have spent the money on somebody differently other than Ndidi? Or, you know, have we done well? Has Marcel done well in the window? We have our first win, which is good to see. Positives. Let's try to build on that against Sampdoria, and then we'll also be having our first Champions League game back in the big time, and it is our biggest test in the group away to the Spotify Camp Nou against Barcelona. difficult episode ahead. Anyway, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drop a like on this video if you have enjoyed it, and please do subscribe and hit the bell not to miss any future videos. I would also greatly appreciate if you share the videos as well. I've been Quickie Crusher. I'll see you guys next time.